everyone. Welcome to the first edition of 2026 SupplySide podcast with RV Business. I'm Chris Saedo. Joining me is Rick Kessler, owner of RV Business. And joining us today in the new year are Drew Green and Joe Ryan of GDR Admin. They are partners and they're here to talk to us about their company and their product. Guys, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having us, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Well, Joe and Drew, pleasure to have you here with us. Let's start with the most basic journalistic question I can think of, which is tell us about the company.
Well, Rick, GDR administration was formed at the end of 2024. So technically we launched January 1st of 2025. Hard to believe it's been a year already. Basically what we did, my background, I spent the first 20 years of my career in retail. And then the second 20, I was with a mid-size third-party administrator based out of Ohio. And Drew came to me with this product that he had found and just asked if, we could find another administrator who might be able to help us out. And just based off my experience and Drew's experience, we decided to form our own administration company, which we did, and really take the product to market. And so far, from experience, everyone's always looking for something different. And this is something that's different. And I thought we could do a better job marketing something different than the same old, so to speak.
Well, that leads right to the next question. And what is that product?
The product is called RVxPRO. And RVxPRO is a water-based rust inhibitor product. That was designed actually for something completely different than RVs. A little bit of background on the product. The scientist who developed it was tasked with extending the life of steel cell phone towers that reside in national forests.
Okay.
And in national forests, obviously, it can't be toxic, cannot be flammable, just because of the environment that the tower sits in. So this product was designed for that, to extend the life of the towers so cell phone companies didn't have to replace them as often. And basically, through contacts, we found the product, and a known issue in the travel trailer RV world is premature rust on the frame of travel trailers within 6 to 12 months of ownership, if not by the time it's delivered to the dealership.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of took that and decided, okay, hey, here's something that we could bring to dealers. Dealers are always obviously looking to increase gross profit while increasing customer satisfaction. And this is something that, is very reasonably priced, and it's simple installation. So
nice.
Very cool. Well, where is this? I want to ask you guys, where is this product made, and what makes the product different from other products out there that try to do a protective coat?
Sure. No, good question. The product is entirely made in the United States. So good news there. We're not worried about tariffs or anything else. So the product's made here in the United States. As far as, I forgot what the other question was, Chris.
Oh, just what makes it different than other products that involve coating?
Well, just based off experience, other rust inhibitor products are highly toxic, highly flammable. They're dangerous for the environment. They're dangerous for the employee that's applying the product at the store. So there's a lot of liability across the table. And with this product, it's water-based, it's non-flammable, it's non-toxic. It has what we refer to as dry fall technology. So any overspray in the product, by the time it falls to the ground, it's dust. Any overspray that gets on the trailer, as an example, you simply take the prep solution onto a rag and it wipes right off.
Okay.
The manufacturer suggests wearing a dust mask when applying it. You should never breathe anything that's not natural. But in the same respect, that's it. You get it on your hands, your clothes, you simply wash it off.
Yep.
The beauty of that is that this product can be applied both indoors and outdoors. So for dealers in a lower temperature climate like we're in right now, this product can be applied right in the service department.
Nice.
So it keeps it simple. And again, safe for the environment, safe for the employee, nothing hazardous included. So
Drew, you've been talking way too much, so I need you to tone it down just a little bit.
My bad.
But please give me, let's say I'm Joe Dealer and I'm
Yep.
interested. Take
Yep.
me through the process. What's my benefits? What's my installation? And how do you guys work with them? Me.
The benefit of the product itself, it comes with a 5-year warranty that we have a clip for, so we are an insured company. The installation product itself, the installation process. So I can do a 48-foot trailer by myself in less than an hour, and that's start to finish. It's a 2-step process, actually a 3-step process. So you apply the prep solution, you rinse it off, and you don't have to have the frame completely dry. What we encourage is for dealers to invest into a leaf blower of some sort,
Okay.
because there are on the frames, there are pockets where water will build up, and we just want that pocket knocked down. So we just take a leaf blower, blow the frame, and then we apply a very thin black RVxPRO to the frame itself. Let that sit for 10 to 15 minutes and let it get tacky, and then you spray on the final coat. It's that simple. And in the detail department, and not just RV, but auto, marine, you have a lot of turnover. So this is something very simple that anyone can use. And in fact, I had my 10-year-old niece, she helped me shoot my Harley rake on my skid loader. And literally, if a 10-year-old girl, boy, whatever, can do this, I think any gearhead and even non-gearhead could apply this to a frame or any other piece of machinery that is going to rust, because it's not just the RV frames that rust. I mean, I know Joe has a friend of his that's using it on cattle fences. So anything that you can think of rust, this is something that is a very easy solution that we have the solution to. And those other products out there, they're all oil based. Ours is water based. With those oil based products, you can't paint over them. You can paint over ours. If someone wants to get crazy on their RV frame and paint it blaze orange, they can paint it blaze orange to match the stripes of the RV. So that's something that stands out different, that our product has that others don't.
Well, I think you had me at 5-year warranty because if you that's impressive. Just enough said right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you mentioned, so the product is called RVxPRO.
Yep.
And we had a chance to sit down at the RV dealer convention in Las Vegas last November. And I would have to imagine, the benefit for dealers, not only for a consumer protection, but if you have a used unit coming in,
Yeah.
you're able to take care of that problem.
Yep.
Or at the front end, if you wanted to make it part of a care package or something like that, you had a recent partnership. Tell us a little bit about that, and how dealers are able to employ your product as part of maybe a service contract or retail contract.
So Drew has a dealer here in Central Ohio, and basically they use it as an add-on to their paint protection fab. So it's an add-on, just enhances the value of what's being sold. Like you mentioned, Chris, on the pre-owned side, when a trailer comes in on trade and it's sitting on the lot, obviously you want it to look as good as a brand new one does. In the same respect, if you can invest a small amount of money, restore the frame to brand new, looking better than it comes from the factory, it's obviously going to create value for the consumer when you go to sell that versus another trailer they may be looking at that doesn't have. So it's a great pre-application product. It's good for the service drive, obviously for winterization. In the same respect, the pre-owned side and the new, quite frankly, because again, within the first 6 months of it being built, that frame's going to have surface rust.
And
it does.
The dealerships I've been talking with down in Florida, Florida's a warm state, but even on the new side, those trailers are being shipped from Elkhart, Indiana down to Florida. So especially this time of the year with all the shipments, there's road salt on there. So all those trailers are going to be impacted by that. And then on the pre-owned side down in Florida, I never have witnessed this, until last month. I was fortunate enough to stay down there for the month of December, and I drove my truck. I drove it down there clean, and within 3 to 4 days, there was like this light haze on my windows. And I'm like,
Right.
what the heck?
Yeah.
So talking to the place I stayed at with residents, I'm like, what is this? And they're like, that's the salt in the air that's sticking to your windows. I'm like,
Hmm.
all right, cool. That's fantastic. So my truck looked like, and I'm very OCD, like extreme OCD. And it just drove me nuts. So literally every 4 days, I'm spending $20 to run my truck through the car wash. But so if it's impacting the glass like that, that I can visibly see, what is it doing to the frame of the trailer that you can't see it? It's attacking it. And then you see a lot of these used dealers down there that are just taking a can of black spray paint, spraying it.
Yep.
And then within a month or two, the customer's calling the dealer complaining that their frame's rusting. We have, like I said, we have the solution, and it's so simple to do.
Yeah. Drew, I imagine if as me as Joe Dealer and I'm using your product, I probably need to knock down whatever surface rust might already be on there.
Yeah, so I mean, it's so simple. If the rust is raised, all you got to do is take a drywall knife and just rub it off, and you can go right
Mhm.
over it. There's no taking out like a screen wheel and running that
There's
rust.
no sanding needed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just go right over it.
which would be expected with anything. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I
Well,
can,
and if I'm a dealer, if I'm Joe Dealer and I'm interested
I'm Joe
in,
Dealer.
you're Joe Dealer, Rick's Joe Dealer, he wants to use your product or learn more about it. How does he get in touch with GDR admin or find out more about the product?
The best way to do that, Chris, is through our website. The website's www.gdradmin.com. On there, you'll find a lot of information. You'll see a video as well as showing the product installation, as well as more information as far as brochures and contracts and so on and so forth. So
Terrific.
Awesome.
Well, thanks, gentlemen. Appreciate this.
Yeah.
thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yep.